Selling down ahead of Nvidia earnings. Who would have thought of that? What is going on, everyone? Jeremy Hritz here. Courage pays better than fear trading. I hope you are having a phenomenal week. I hope your Tuesday is off to a tremendous start. And for 3 consecutive days, Friday, Monday, and today, at the time that I'm recording this, with the SPX down about 30 points, the bears are in control. And we talked about here on the channel that we were anticipating some weakness this week heading into the biggest report of the quarter, and that is Nvidia earnings. And again, they're going to be reporting tomorrow at market close. If you haven't checked out my earnings preview video, make sure that you do that. And right now, everybody is factoring in every negative catalyst, pressure imaginable to make sure that they are not blindsided by how Nvidia reports. And what do I mean by that? Well, we still have the war happening between Iran and the United States, and we don't know when that is going to end. Yesterday, President Trump said that there was a new development, so he called off an attack that was supposed to happen today. They're reviewing the development. There could be a deal very soon. Yeah, Groundhog Day with all that. It's the same noise, right? Till we see something tangible, it's the same stuff. So we have that. But as a result of that, higher energy prices, higher inflation, higher yields, pressure on the consumers, potential recessionary pressures, global recession, the sky is falling. And oh yeah, the entire stock market is overheated, overvalued. Just after a few months ago, people saying, oh, we're headed into a bear market. And then the market rips 19%. But you get the point here. I always say that once one thing is gone that the market doesn't have to worry about, it finds its next thing to worry about because it has clinical anxiety. It does. It thrives on controversy. It thrives on, oh my gosh, this is going to happen. It needs it, right? It sustains it. It's fuel. And then whenever that gets mollified and satiated for a bit, then it can carry on with its move until the next thing comes up. Oh my gosh, what's going to happen? Oh no. And that's where we are right now. That's what's happening. So you have people going risk off right now ahead of Nvidia because we know, and again, go check out the earnings preview video. The last several times that they have reported, they've moved higher after hours and into the open of the next day, but then have got slaughtered back down to reality and then lower, and it's brought the entire markets with them. The last time that they actually had a gap of any significance that held, you have to go back to May of 2024 when they gapped up, and that's when they split 10-1. And so that was the last time we saw anything positive in terms of an earnings response. Although I had a really good comment on one of my shorts from that YouTube video, and I think it was from 2023 Gainer. So 2023 Gainer, if you're watching this, shout out to you. But they said bulls won every time. And they're right, because essentially with those gaps higher that were faded, the bulls got out. So they took their profits. So that was a pretty observant comment by you. So I wanted to give you some props on that. But anyway, we'll see how we finish today out. Again, there's still plenty of time before this day is over. And in fact, we were down around 62 points on the SPX earlier today. We're about 30 points off. So we've come off of those lows. So let's see what happens. Don't forget, we still have some major positive catalysts still hanging out there. We still have the SpaceX IPO that's going to be coming in June. That's going to be huge. That's going to build up the exuberance, the optimism, the enthusiasm. Retail is going to be excited about that. And you still have OpenAI and Anthropic who are going to be IPOing. So there's still lots and lots of positive things that could happen. But we always have to have that balanced approach about what is going on. We know that we're in a weak seasonal period, the worst six months of the market from May until October. And So that seasonality comes into play here. We know that midterm election years typically are weak through October. And who knows? We'll see how this is going to play out. But it will be fun. And I know I am excited to see how NVIDIA reports. I didn't really give a prediction for what the price target will be or what NVIDIA is going to do off of their report. I'll save that for tomorrow. That'll actually be a driven episode. What I think is going to happen. I really just went through all of the moves that NVIDIA has printed dating back to May of 2024, which I talked about. I'll save my prediction for tomorrow. So that'll be in an episode driven. We can see if I'm right. But that's all I got for you today. I do have a brand new free course that I'm going to be teaching in June. Stay tuned to find out what that is. I'm really excited. I hope that you guys all sign up. Excited to deliver that value for you guys. But in the meantime, in between time, check out the free course that is linked below in the description. Help me get 1 million people to open a brokerage account and buy their first share of stock with 1 million investors. That is in the description below as well. And in the meantime, in between time, make it a great day. Honor the moment. And most importantly, ladies and gentlemen, be great. Take care.